Zen Buddhism, from the Denkaraku Saint Ragarata. Simply give yourself over completely for the sake of your enlightenment-seeking eye. Give up your life for the sake of the teaching. How could you possibly arouse your will to realize enlightenment in the vain cause of fame and gain? Just call to mind your own original intention to realize enlightenment and reflect upon whether this is what you are now concerned with or not. Some basic Zen sayings that are considered pretty typical Zen sayings, but a lot of people may not realize they're Zen. The temptation to give up the strongest is just before victory. Don't speak if it doesn't improve on silence. A strong man overcomes an obstacle. A wise man goes the whole way. Don't be afraid to go slowly. Be afraid of stopping. A hut full of laughter is richer than a palace full of sadness. Always look on the bright side of things. If you can't comprehend this, polish that which has become dull until it begins to shine. One of the greatest saint masters of the Zen path, Master Dogen. Here's another one that's just a Zen quote before we hit Dogen. A good teacher opens the door for you, but you must enter the room by yourself. So important in spiritual counseling, very important. We open the door, but you have to do the work. Don't be afraid that you do not know something. Be afraid of not learning about it. Oh, and this is a good one. Someone who points out your flaws to you is not necessarily your enemy. Someone who speaks of your virtues is not necessarily your friend. Here's another one from Zen Master Dogen. Because mountains are high and broad, the way of riding the clouds is always reached in the mountains. The inconceivable power of soaring in the wind comes freely from the mountains. From Dogen. When you find your place where you are, practice occurs, actualizing the fundamental point. So important. Dogen, the great saint of Zen Buddhism. The Shobo Genzo was based on the writings of Zen Master Dogen. So Moon in a Dewdrop is all of Master Dogen's poetry, his Zen poetry, and the Shobo Genzo is all of his teachings. It's amazing.